Hello. Thank you for being an interviewer for our upcoming Minnesota Homeless Study. I'm Michelle Decker-Gerard, co-director of the study, and I have been a member of the study team since it began over 30 years ago.
And I'm Rebecca Sales, co-director of the study, along with Michelle. On behalf of our entire team, thank you so much for taking the time to complete this training. Wilder Research has conducted the Minnesota Homeless Study every 3 years since 1991. This includes conducting thousands of in-depth interviews with people experiencing homelessness across the state and on American Indian reservations. With your help conducting the interviews, this study serves as the most comprehensive source of information on homelessness in Minnesota. Our team is able to see trends over time while also looking at the experiences of specific populations, such as children and youth, older adults, veterans, the LGBTQ community, and tribal nations. Many organizations and government agencies rely on data from this study to identify systemic issues, guide services and programming, and make policy changes that support people experiencing homelessness, all with the ultimate goal of eliminating homelessness in Minnesota.
Homelessness is a growing issue that often impacts the most vulnerable and marginalized people in our communities. Our last study showed that homelessness had increased by 10% across the state and that children and youth made up nearly half of the homeless population. Many people experiencing homelessness have complex and overlapping challenges in their lives, such as chronic physical and mental health conditions that are intensified by a lack of housing. Their history and experiences can include trauma, violence, or abuse. The questions that you will be asking in this interview are sensitive and may lead to respondents revisiting difficult memories from their past. Please use the following trauma-informed practices as you meet each respondent. 1. Remind people that their participation is voluntary. They do not have to participate if they don't want to, and their participation will not affect their ability to access services.
2. In each interview, lead with respect, empathy, and patience. Remember that a unique set of circumstances brought each respondent to this point in their lives. There is no one path into homelessness.
3. Maintain confidentiality. This is extremely important for everyone you interview, especially those affected by trauma. Whatever a respondent tells you during the interview should be kept private.
And 4. Make sure you're well prepared to conduct the interview. Even if you've been involved in the study before, it's still important that you watch these videos and practice the interview with someone before the actual study date. This will help put respondents and yourself at ease. The time that respondents spend with us is so valuable, and we could not do the study without them. Because of that, each person who completes an interview will receive $10 as a thank you.
We hope this helps give you a sense of why this study is so important and the critical role you play as an interviewer. Our training is broken into 2 video segments. The first segment provides basic instructions on how to conduct a social science interview. The second segment provides detailed instructions on how to navigate the interview in order to reduce errors and produce study data that will be useful and accurate. Since we can never improve on the data once it is collected, the more prepared you are, the better our data will be. For those who are also doing interviews, as part of our partnership with sovereign tribal nations to conduct the Minnesota Reservation Homeless Study, there is a brief additional segment for you to watch.
Links to all training materials are included in the emails you receive from us. Training materials can also be found on our website, mnhomeless.org. To practice the interview questions, either download and print a copy of the survey or click on the website link, which allows you to practice moving through the questions online. This is the first time we've offered the questions for online practice, so please don't hesitate to reach out with any questions you might have. I want to emphasize the importance of practicing the interview with someone after watching the training. It will really help you move more smoothly and quickly through the interview and make respondents feel more comfortable on the day of the study.
Again, thank you for your help in this important work and for taking time to complete our interviewer training. Our study depends on you. Special thank you to the hundreds of staff and organizations throughout the state of Minnesota who provide services and support every day to people experiencing homelessness. Lastly, we want to thank our private and public funders, including the state of Minnesota, whose support we rely on to complete this study. Thank you.